recognition of your continued efforts in supporting the SERM mission, I would like to present this recognition.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you tonight. And being honored by Project SED. Really, SED has been in our neighborhood for a lot of years. First, offering benefits and work for our veterans, Hispanic veterans coming back from the war, and then obviously job placements and all for our community. And SED is really one of the organizations that really needs to be thrown out there with the rest of the groups and organizations that help our community, especially when it comes to jobs. My congressman is here, and he knows what we're talking about, and I think we're looking at the future. But the project SED has been there. As long as they're there for us, we'll be there. Thank you very much.
The purpose of this organization, as well as said, is to simply help them help themselves. And that's what it's all about.
In the next 30 years, we will very likely duplicate the built environment of this city. Think about it. Another Houston in the next 30 years. More than likely, that will happen. And guess what? We may not have the skilled labor to do it. Think about this. We have an aging workforce, guys like me. We have the best border security in the history of our nation. Not perfect, but better. Conditions in Mexico, in spite of the violence, are improving. And many workers, our workers today that came over for the past 30 years, have gone back because of the lack of work. Our workforce is greatly diminished. So what we may be looking at very soon is a perfect storm. More work than labor to build it. This time, when things pick up, we won't be able to rely on an immigrant labor force coming across the border or borders for more security. Nor should we. We have in our Texas schools young men and women who will not be going to college. We are learning the hard way that our high dropout rate is a result that some kids just aren't made for college. Some kids might want to learn a trade, learn a craft. And what we can offer in the construction industry is a career. But it has to start with an attractive wage. It has to start with a career path. And most importantly, it has to start with training. We have an opportunity as an industry, as a city, to make a tremendous impact on the youth of our city. An immigration bill, Jenny, would help. Enforcing the current wage in our laws would help. But it's only a start. SED is leading the charge, setting an example of what can be